what exactly happened. Marshall standing ready at the call. Finally, the pause comes on through. Definitely, what a sad moment there. Ends up walking into the wall.
That was definitely some kind of technical difficulty. There is no way Zed intended to do that. Even if they did manage to get the inhibitor for it, that could be a pretty big blow.
Oh man, after generating so much momentum as well. Goodness. This game is already so tight, 17-10 so far. And with this, with the technical pause being called, at least the members of Wolfendar can just sit and take a moment to breathe.
But can we talk about this match? This game, it is incredible. The gameplay we are seeing from these two teams right now. They know that a victory here gets them one step closer to playing for the World Championships. They know that whichever one of them goes through is a second representative for their region.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane to think that they would get this far already, but I feel the pressure is helping them evolve. Bijou, he's going in fearlessly looking for these crazy kicks. At the same time, Lum hasn't made too many mechanical mistakes. He's only died once this game. He is the center of this strategy.
Well, looks like we're gonna go ahead and jump back into the game right now. Regardless of what the circumstances were, the Infangel are gonna have to deal with the issue. They still have a slight goal lead, but this late into the game, the goal lead like this really does not matter anymore. But with no inhibitors for Ulfhednar, their defense is gonna be much more difficult.
Yep, and even for Sunshine, dropping the boots doesn't need it any longer. Opts to go for a lightning truncheon for extra burst. And, since he doesn't have the boots, the extra movement speed comes in handy.
Sunshine will be a threat at this point. I'm pretty sure he's close, if not already at full build. And this Harry can definitely carry throughout the late game, but is also squishing enough to get like 3-shot by Lung. So very much a marksman game at this point. Yuan in trouble. Oh no, he got caught out of position. Unstoppable streak for Sunshine.
Yuan has got to stop doing this. He positions himself very far away. He first initially gave up that river rush because he saw that Apex 47 could easily chase him down. Oh, hold on.
Zed almost goes for TNZ. Almost able to get it, but not quite. And the minion wave is cleared up, so Infangel doesn't have to worry about losing more towers than this. They only have one tier 2 left standing, but it's still much better than Ulfhednar.
All right, so now we go back to a stagnant state. The Lord is going to spawn in 4 more seconds, and Yuan, he cannot be this far up anymore. He cannot be giving Rosa free IMUs to steal away that Netherrealm, and more importantly, he knows that Apex 47 can chase him down if they commit the ult.
At least they're able to delay the game long enough so that Yuan will come back before Ulfhednar starts working on the Lord. As for Ulfhednar, their position gonna need to be important. They need to respect PCU and KLVJ. These two players have been creating so much space.
Battle spells are up, and here it goes.
Glorious Pathway cuts off the Infangel, but is it good enough? He's gonna stun Zed, but he's still able to jump back in. PCU still has immortality alive. Samat force use Netherrealm as well.
No!
Yes, gets the Lord, and Sunshine picks out the monster kill on Zed, but the Infangel still insisting on continuing the battle because Long is around. Unfortunately, this means that PCU drops double kill over the Sunshine while Rosa continues the delay their recall.
Huge plays come in here. They managed to stun Zed up as he is about to engage before he's even able to buffer the animation for the fracture. Good stuff coming out for Ulfhednar. However, it's not over just yet. The FYG, they've got to slow down. They've got to slow down this pushing Lord because the death timers is 26 seconds. Zed's coming back in 17. I don't think they have got the time.
Oh, Ulfhednar could turn this game around on his head right now. It's a 5v3. Yuan gonna need to flicker away. Glorious Pathway catches out Long as well as KLVJ. But KLVJ in the backline. Netherrealm keeping him alive, and he's still continuing in front of pursuit. Pops the immortality of Yenzi. Yenzi chases him down, gets the mega kill. Another 5 seconds before PCU comes back, but they're able to clear the minion wave in time. Another wave comes down mid, but will they reach the Sunshine? Loses immortality, but then gets stunned. Is able to dash away. No one final hit finishes him off. Still alive. Shut down on Sunshine. Double kill for Zed. PCU chasing Rosa down. Winter crowd. Long gets the final hit.
He saw an opportunity to maybe go for the two-shot onto Long, but both sides are losing their cool right now. But Long refuses to play anything less than perfect.
Long still going in, gets stunned. NetherRealm comes out. It is a 3v2 defense. Way of the Dragon onto Apex 47. He is surviving for such a long time. The extra HP will be gone. Long jumps on by TNC, but Wintercrow comes out, shut down! Monster kill for Long! Tianfeng Yaoquai continues the assault!
The brawl, it's nasty. TNT may be down. Alien and Sunshine are coming back up. It's probably going to be a full reset at this point of time as we move into the 22nd minute of this game.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a finale, the likes of which we could have never predicted. Tianfeng Yaoquai and Ovenar, neither willing to give an inch, neither knowing what is on the line.
They got to keep themselves under control right now. Tianfeng Yaoquai, yes, they're great at chasing down their opponents, but here comes the conceal.
Conceal play, U1 dropping the half HP, still has immortality, still has NetherRealm. Forest Pathway comes out, cutting Tianfeng Yaoquai from the escape route. PCO with the knockup. NetherRealm used by Rosa as well. PCO flickers out. U1 gonna lose immortality. Rosa gonna make sure that is finished up. U1 somehow able to flicker out in time. Somehow, no death in this engagement.
It did cost them 2 battle spells though. Bijou and as well as E1 both losing out on their flickers, trying to kind of group them up together as much as they possibly can for a max amount of damage. And E1 swapping out to that Winter Crown as well. He's got to make sure that his positioning is top notch.
Positioning is what matters right now. Tianfeng Yaoquai have all 5 members on the Lord. They have their wave set to push. Ovenar though can slow this down, see if they can out macro their opponents. They will finally spot Sunshine in the mid lane, so they immediately try to go on Alien, but he's able to jump away.
They are just responding. The push and pull is beautiful between both of this team's top level plays. However, the desperation,
Blade Surge forces Purify from Long, and U1 is gone, caught in the mid lane, cut off by Ovenar.
he can't respond into time. The burst from Sunshine is just way too much to handle before he can even get off the NetherRealm. At this point, they have to drag this out. What's going for them is that there are 3 missing inhibitors from the side of Ulfendar. So it's really difficult to commit on a super strong Lord. 67,000 health, 24 minutes into this game.
Yeah, despite the kill Ulfendar got, they're not actually able to start contesting the Lord because the waves are all pushing up for Tianfeng Yaoquai. But they have been able to clear them up somewhat. This means the FYG actually need to respond to them themselves. U1 is back, but neither team quite in position to contest Lord yet.
Beautiful game being played by both of these top tier teams. And now Alien realizing, I don't have the wave clear anymore. He's going to start the zoning real quick onto Bijou to chunk him to 50%.
He's taking a lot of damage from that curtain call, but that means no ult from the CC. We can see the Nolan in the back line, but Long is gone. Apex found him. That's the shutdown on the Brew now. Zed throwing for the pick up on Rosa, but he has NetherRealm to keep him alive. U1 has to flicker out. PCU gonna lose his life as well, and now Zed caught out by himself. Ovenar gonna chase him down. He still has immortality, but it is not quite enough. He's gonna try and delay as long as possible, but that is 3 members of the Tianfeng Yaoquai down for the count for 1 minute. Kill VJ and E1, the only ones left to hold the game.
The next minion wave is going to take about at least 11 seconds to make it all the way back to that crystal right now.
Kill VJ.
Breathe, boys! You can tell they put everything on the goddamn line to make it to the Swiss stage. Nobody thought it was going to be this difficult, but the Tianfeng Yaoquai shows that they are going to be an absolute monster next year. What an absolute beauty of a game!
The fan favorites would have never expected to be pushed this far at this stage of the competition. Emotions running wild at the M6 stage, but they have done it. They will be facing off against Incilio in the finals tomorrow for the one final slot to become the 16th M6 team.
Oh my goodness, and it ends just like that. Sheer frustration, all because of one fight. Lung was playing a near perfect game. You can see that this took everything out of both squads.
everything on the line, and it is not even the finals yet. Congratulations to Open Nar. And truly, our heart breaks for Tianfeng Yao Guai. They put everything on the line. The game could have been theirs at any moment, but there was just one tiny step missing. But this is a team with infinite potential. This is a team that will continue to shake up the world of MLBB.
Dude, I'm about to throw up. After that game, I'm about to throw up as well. Holy cow. We still got to break down that game. 26 minutes with the final score, 21 to 21.
It is a true disservice that this was not the final matchup.
Oh, it really was.
We
This
know
could be the
that-
best of 5.
We know that there can only be one team regardless, so the results don't really matter as much. But it would have been amazing to have witnessed this matchup in a best of 5 series. I did not expect to see this level of gameplay at the wildcards, especially seeing what happened last year. It just shows how much the ecosystem of MLBB has grown.
Hey man, we're nominated in the Game Awards for Competitive Game of the Year, man, for good reason as well. These teams put their hearts out here. You can see the passion coming in from both sides. We respect the game that was shown. What a beautiful display as we go into the post game, because let's break it down here. All end game items. Boots, don't need them anymore. If you're a core, you better have more damage.
Oh, I don't even feel like there's anything in particular we can really point out at this point. These players did so well. Like, lost fights were not due to mistakes. It was due to better enemy positioning. It was just a push and pull and outplay at every corner.
Well, I mean, that's why, oh man, I hate having to be the color here. Unfortunately, for DFYG, the biggest issue that I saw towards the latter half of the game was the fact that Yuan keeps on forgetting that the Netherrealm has a little bit of a buffer time. You have to preemptively use it before you die, because there is a bit of a channel period. He positions himself way too far forward, and despite having Flicker, he will get run down by Apex 47 when he lays down the glorious pathway.
Yeah, I get the feeling that DFYG started getting a little bit too excited towards the end there. They saw the end in sight. They thought they could topple the system and do something no one would have expected them to do. But Yuan was no longer as tanky or as slippery as he was earlier on in the game, with the amount of damage coming in from Openar.
Yeah, man, it really, I mean, this is one of those moments where you're probably looking towards the emblems and wishing that you had it's not coming to me right now, Weapons Master available to have that little bit of extra damage to start taking down the big dogs. But goodness, let's look at the post-game stats here. Have a double look at how much, oh my goodness, 186,000 damage compared to Sunshine at 123. He literally doubles the damage of everybody.
Oh my goodness, that is insane, and it really shows just how powerful Bruno is in this meta. His positioning is so good. His hero pool is excellent. This is a player that honestly didn't seem to perform that well during MSC. And this is a completely different evolution.
Look, I mean, I think that his mechanics is very suited to be playing marksman, especially in the gold lane. I mean, you should just look at his auto positionings, right? His spacing is near perfect. He's never too far away. He's never too close to his opponents. And the only time we see him die is because he is willing to throw his body to bait out a fight in terms of finding an opportunity to crack open an inhibitor. And DFYG, they had all the right elements there. But unfortunately, when push comes to shove, Sunshine, despite having a really rough early to mid, finally scales at the very end, and he was still desperate to try and make a name for himself in the middle of these fights.
Sunshine was not able to play the game the way he wanted to in game number 2. bullied and disrupted and not permitted to exist in the land of Dawn throughout the entire game. And he came into game 3 with a vengeance, with a desire to prove to the world that that is not his true capability. A full build on Harif at the end with Enchanted Talisman and Lightning Trunkion. He is hitting you like a nuke.
Oh, he really is. He's just one-tapping people everywhere. Let's look at the MVP highlights here, because again, there's so many. There are so many moments which could have easily swung into their favor. Now, the early game, very, very scary here, because as DFYG continue to start snowballing out of control at a very steadily pace, Ulfindar are waiting for item power spikes. Whenever they hit their first one, they have to make a play happen, and they force it upon themselves to deal it against DFYG. However, with the lead that DFYG was able to accumulate and able to rush on over once the ultimates were down, that's when you see them really shine. When they're forcing their opponents away, and of course, KLVJ with that infernal pursuit, making a lot of good work out of Ulfindar.
Yeah, Dianfeng quite throughout the early to mid game was just a living highlight reel. Their micro mechanics on full display in every single engagement. However, I think their excitement got the best of them. We have to remember this is still a team making their first ever international appearance. The anxiety caused overextensions and a little bit too much in expectation of catching Ulfindar off guard once again, which finally allowed the Turkish representatives to claim their prize.
And Ulfindar will be moving on to the finals of the wild card up against Incilio. It really breaks my heart to see Dianfeng Yaoguai so close to making it over.
So many opportunities, but it seems like Ulfindar was able to pull themselves back and compose what was necessary to eventually group up and end the game. Ulfindar versus Incilio will be your M6 wildcard finals. One of these two worthy competitors will join the 15 other teams in the M6 Swiss stage.
Oh man, people are going to be looking back at that game. And the more that I think about it, there's so much scrutiny to be thrown. But finally, it is going to be the final two to try and make it to that Swiss stage. It is Ulfindar up against Incilio, happening tomorrow at 5 o'clock GMT +8.
That is going to be a great time. It makes me really, really sad that we only have one wildcard slot this year compared to last year, but there's been so many new and emerging regions, so many new teams and faces with brand potential that we simply don't have the room to spare. And one thing's for sure, if the wildcards are already like this, you guys don't even know what M6 has in store for you.
My goodness, I'm already excited. I've been saying it all year that I've been excited for that Swiss stage. I've been excited to see the teams and especially the new storylines about to break out. But now we have so much to look for in terms of gameplay alone.
Origens e conexões com Greencard Visa, Mastercard.
destroyed. Your team destroyed a turret. Has been slain. Request backup. Launch attack. Launch attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Request backup. Has been slain. Request backup. Ult is not ready. Request backup. voice. I gotta be brave to cut through the noise. We are unique, you're one and the same. You won't be alone when you speak my name. The place you ever wanna go. Making my way now. Don't dispel the chains that fear. Still around, so here. Music is our infinite power. Turn it up high. Let it through the night. We are
When I feel the rhythm, I really cannot hold back. It's the energy inside of me, and I'ma show that. Ain't no need for you to pretend, I want you to lose. Call it love, you won't remember it. So magnificent, ain't no stopping. This thing is infinite. This music, building connections. You can't hold back, sharing this message. So incredible, so amazing. Yeah, incredible, underrated. Hey, got my body moving. Hold up, I'ma show you how we do it. Unbelievable, so magnificent, making memories.
ये नहीं सुन की थी ना, अभी क्या से लेती